Hey guys, I'm Jack, and this is Log Cabin Firewood. We are geared up today to do a little bit of cutting with my Stihl 500i. We did go through and get this bin full, so I have to cut some rounds and then eventually get my equipment moved over here. I'm gonna pull these pallets and finish the wire on these. It's probably not gonna be this video, but I do have to move the conveyor and the axis over to this bin, and we'll start filling this thing up here soon. But we can't start filling it unless I got wood cut, and the wood's not going to cut itself. So let's fire up the saw, let her warm up, and get moving, because it's chilly. We're supposed to get some snow and rain later on today. Just a disgusting wintry mix. You know, it's mud season in Maryland. It's not winter. It's just a cold mud season. That's all we're going to call it. I hope everybody's been doing great. I've been doing pretty good. Yesterday was Christmas. I got to hang out with the family. This was the first year that we actually did Christmas at my grandmother's since the C word, that whole virus that went around the world. So it was pretty cool to see the family again. I mean, that was 6 years ago. It's been 6 years now that we haven't done that. So it was nice seeing everybody sitting down, breaking bread together, giving our grace to the Lord and our thanks for everything. So yeah, I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas or holiday, because mine was pretty cool. It was definitely a blessing to see each and every one of my family members again together in the same house. Now that's roughly 1 tank of fuel with the 500. And there's a good bit of cookies over here. I found a piece of oak in there, so I set this to the side because I will keep all my oak separate. Most everything here that I'm splitting into these bins is going to be a mixed hardwood. I guess I could take my earmuffs off so I can stop yelling at you. But yeah, these the 500 is a thirsty saw. I've seen Matt from Lily's Farm and Firewood cut like, I don't know, it's like he cuts a cord in half or more. And with his, I think he's running a 572 up there. It's pretty impressive. But he also has that little Bobcat MT100. It helps him a lot move stuff around. Getting in and out of a tractor is kind of a pain. And I am saving up for an MT100. Or if I find a good one used somewhere, I'm gonna buy it. I really just want to hammer out my truck payment. I want to get rid of that truck payment. So really I'm trying to wait until we pay the truck off. Just in case, you know, I don't really want too much overhead that I don't need. I mean, I've got my neighbor's equipment for now, but I know one day I'm not going to have this stuff. I'm not going to have his equipment. I'm not going to have this wood yard. So, you know, I am thinking into the future. But a buddy stopped by the other day, and I was telling him, you know, he watches all my videos, and he was saying, you know, that's awesome that you got that across the street. It's real close. He's like, you know, what are you going to do later on in life? And I said, well, I'm going to have to figure that out. And then he said, you know, he's between him and his brother, I think they have like 180 acres. He said, if anything ever happens, you call me. We'll figure something out where you can split at my house. So that's that was awfully kind of him. He's actually getting ready to put in a 6048, an outdoor wood boiler. He does have a commercial application in our state because those old style stoves are banned in Maryland unless you are a commercial application. And he is. You know, he runs his business out of there. He's also the central boiler dealer. So that's wild that you know, he and I have developed a really good friendship out of this whole thing. He calls me just to shoot the stuff sometimes driving down the road, and I call him just to shoot the stuff with him too, just to check up on each other and see how life is. You know, it's cool when you meet somebody that you never knew before, and you got so much in common. You know, the work ethic, the love for wood, and all that. And I think if I ever do move out of here, and I do move to his location, I think that would be awesome. Even though it's about a half hour from here, I would just have to really plan out my days. Again, this isn't something I'm doing. This is something that I'm keeping in the back of my head, just in case. You always have to have other options. And you know, this is a blessing over here. I can't say how nice this is. He actually called me a few minutes ago. He's literally working in his shop. He called and he wants some green wood. So I pulled an IBC tote over here. I'm gonna split up a little bit of green wood. He wants some green wood so he can bank that stove in his garage. That stove is a wood eater. It's not a wood heater. That thing eats wood. You can go through a third of a cord a week very easily in that stove if you're loading it every 2-3 hours like that thing takes. Like, it cooks wood down like really good and hot and fast. And that's why I started looking into other options for my home. Is it a good stove? Yeah, it's a great stove. Was it the right stove for my house? No. And another thing with it, once those fans kick on with the thermocoupler or whatever it is in the back, once it gets hot, those fans never turn off. I know there was a way to link them up to a thermostat, but I never figured that out. I probably could have, but once you fired that thing up, you were running hot air through the house in the ductwork at all times. The house was either 100 degrees or 50 degrees. I don't know. Maybe I could have thought something else out and did a little bit more, but I'm really happy with my outdoor wood stove. I mean, that thing, it's night and day compared to that one down in the basement. I don't have to bring the wood in the house anymore. It's nice. Don't have to shoot the stuff down or throw the stuff down the basement window into the chute and then go down there and stack. Phew. But yeah, let me, we'll fire the saw back up a little bit. I'll do, you know, maybe another tank of fuel, and then we'll split a little bit of wood and take it up to the old man in a tote. That way he's got some green wood. Do you guys throw green wood on at night? You know, I've always heard that some people do, but I feel that is like super inefficient. Yeah, that piece of wood's gonna stay there and smolder all night long, but it's also gonna jam your chimney up. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm just a dumb butt, but that's my opinion. Well, we got a little bit cut up. This wasn't quite 2 tanks of fuel, but I'm gonna get the old man split some green wood since he wants to burn the green wood. Got a little bit of oak and maple and a piece of gum. I was saving the oak for myself, but whatever. This guy's good to me. I'll split some good stuff for him. Well, there's a good bit of some oak for the old man. Hopefully he's happy with that. I told him he could come down here and take wood out of the boiler bin. I mean, there's all kinds of big chunks in there. He just wants some bigger stuff and some green stuff to bank the stove overnight. Like I said, that stove up there, it's not a very efficient stove at all. But I'm gonna get this stuff up there, get packed up, get home, put some food in my belly. That's all I got for you today. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by, and consider smashing the subscribe button and following and all that good jazz. Your support really does mean a lot, and if you guys have been here for a while, thank you again for everything. Couldn't do this without you. Take care of each other, and I will catch you on the next video. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.